So what's going on, guys? My name is Viollent. Welcome to GRIZZ Zombies. Today we're going to be talking about World War II zombies. A lot of information is dropped, and I got a lot of stuff to tell you, okay? So, Game Informer did put out a lot of information. I'm going to be summarizing exactly my thoughts on it instead of reading verbatim what they wrote. I will have it linked down below if you want to read that in its full glory, but I will be highlighting that here for you today. Let's go ahead first and hear what Activision actually said at the Q2 Investors Report as they talked to their shareholders about Call of Duty World War II.
Activision expects to expand the Call of Duty community this fall with a highly anticipated release of Call of Duty World War II on November 3rd. We see great momentum for World War II, not only from key indicators like pre-orders, stated purchase intent, and hands-on player feedback, but also from more qualitative measures like video views, social sentiment, and engagement, which are up year over year. We just debuted Call of Duty World War II Zombies mode, which is now our most liked Zombies trailer ever. And we can't wait for players to experience the game during our upcoming beta, exclusively on PlayStation 4 on August 25th, available for all those who pre-order the game.
So as you guys can see, the positivity is very high, and the determination for Activision themselves, they firmly believe that this is the right year and the right time for this game. Let's hear what Eric Hirschberg, the CEO of Activision, had to say about this.
As to your broader question, I think this is just another example of us really listening to our communities and our fans and offering them great content where they want to engage, which is one of our core strategies. So we think we have other great IP in our portfolio that we're considering, of course, but we've already, this isn't new behavior for us. We've already shown the power of this with Modern Warfare Remastered last year, with Zombies Chronicles that we talked about. This is a strategy that clearly has our attention, and while there are no new announcements today, I think you can be confident that there will be more activity like this in the future with more great IP. The other opportunity beyond remasters is to look at some of our classic IP and ask whether or not it could be reborn on a new platform, like what we're doing with Skylanders on mobile. So I think that our IP library is an asset that, when done right, can be very powerful.
So there you have the information from the Q2 Sales Investor Report that went down. And now we're going to move into a little bit of what we learned from Game Informer, because they dropped a whole ton of information. As we know, the map that we're going on to might be codenamed Middleburg. We don't have an official name for it yet, but Middleburg's what we're going off of. The theme, the layout for it is slaughterhouses. You can't let the cow see what's coming or it'll freak out. So as we progress through this map, that's sort of the effect that they were going for to create the horror film. Now the map does have layers. As you descend further into the level, things get more messed up and wetter. Let's talk about the zombies a little bit, the mechanics behind the zombies. Reanimation is focused on the energy source through the science of targeting neural pathways in the nervous system. So that's pretty much how it works with the science behind it. They wanted to go for the realistic feel. For further control, they attached devices assembled to them to induce pain to the nervous system. Reactions from this can be very severe. So now that we know just a little bit about the zombies, let's talk about the zombie types, because there are types of zombies. The smallest version, the lowest tier, is called pests. These low-tier zombies let other zombies do the work for them. These pests are bullet sponges that take a bunch of your ammo, and they don't even have arms. So that's the lowest tier of zombie that we'll find. The bomber is the next one. This is the mid-tier zombie, and it's assembled to deliver an explosive payload to anyone who reaches it. We've seen things like this before, but they are explosive zombies, and they're going to be called bombers. Now there are special types of zombies. These are the high-end zombies, and they're assembled in different variants of massive weapons, flame zombies, or multiple-bodied zombies. So definitely going to be special zombies that we're going to be encountering. Now let's move on to the Mac Daddy of customization, because that's what a lot of you guys came here to know. There are 4 class loadouts, okay? There's an offensive loadout, there's a control loadout, there's a support loadout, and there's a medic loadout, okay? And they respond according to their skills, okay? So knowing that, we're going to move forward. There are character ultimate abilities, holding R1 and L1 for these activations to occur. This is a meter-based system. It does fill up, and based on the information Game Informer gave us, this is a double-edged sword. There's a thorn on both ends of this stem. I'm telling you, there is either 2 things going on. This is a potential version of Gobblegums or a Fate and Fortune card variant, okay? So something like that, or what we're seeing for this ultimate ability, the meter-based fill-up thing that we're seeing, is a packaged ability tree. So we might have an ability tree with these ultimate abilities, okay? Them being wave-based or event-based. That's how I'm seeing it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We got a lot still left to cover, fellas. Perma perks is next, okay? And these perma perks are actually permanent unlocks, okay? So things that act sort of like perks, perk-like abilities, will be perma unlocks, okay? So now we have this thing being labeled as an RPG light type of game. Now when we Google RPG Lite, we actually come and find that this mode is like a role-playing game, but it's no actual role being played here. This contains scripted, undeviatable gameplay, tons of fighting, leveling up, buying weapons, and like I said, no actual role-playing. So customization 100% could be a fact, and also selecting which type of class loadout you want might actually be a viable option. I think we're about to unleash customization in Zombies in a way that we've never seen before. And this does beg the question, did we just have a hint at weapons kits? I think we did. I think weapons kits might have just been hinted by this RPG-like comment that Game Informer just made here. Let's have the conversation about currency now. I know that's something on the top of everybody's mind. Currency. There's going to be loot currency, okay? That's something like we've seen in Black Ops 3 with crypto keys and liquid divinium. Note that that was not a shared inventory right there. They were separate. In Infinite Warfare Zombies, we have keys, and this is a shared currency, which I'd like to see return once again. There were supply drops, zombie crates, that's how you opened it up. In Headquarters, we know there's going to be vendors that are going to be giving out quests. So my question is there some sort of shared currency that's going to be going on for the loot? And that's very important. We need to note that. There's also in-game currency. We have loot currency, then we have in-game currency, and that's going to be energy-based. We're going to collect energy by getting kills, boarding up windows, that's going to be back, and more. There's going to be divergent paths. An example of this is going to be getting kills in a consistent moving radius to generate an electrical charge that will unlock a new area. So we will have paths that are energy-based as well. And then there was something I found to be very strange. Reminded me a lot of Call of Duty Ghosts and Extinction. There were vending objects, where there was a docked machine that allowed weapons and armor to be purchased. It's unknown if these are upgradable yet at this time, but a vending object that allows weapons and armor to be purchased, and that happens in-game. What do you guys think about that? Let's talk about what we know about the weapons so far. There is a hint at weapons kits, okay? So possibility at weapons kits being a thing. These vending objects or machines for buying weapons and armor is a thing, I guess. There's a mystery box. That's maybe what it's talking about, but it's not very clear. There's also Tesla weaponry, which is going to become very vital and important as you move through the level. Obtained by first encountering the statue of Barbossa, then killing batches of zombies in specific moving areas. That's how you'll obtain these Tesla weapons. So it's advised to obtain these Tesla weapons to take on challenges to come. And finally, after learning all of that about the new Zombies mode, we're going to talk about Headquarters, and this is going to be the social space, 48-player social space that all of us will get to enjoy and experience. There's going to be daily and weekly quests. We can collect rewards and loot there. These daily and weekly quests will give us higher tier rewards the harder they are. You know, as weeks progress, I'm sure things are going to get more rare, and you're going to want to be there to collect that loot and actually achieve these things. You can open loot chests in full view. Others can watch and gain something called social score, and prizes will be awarded on occasion to viewers for their social score. So, reaching a certain limit on your social score, you'll receive an award. You'll be able to check your mail, but there's no details on that. I'm not sure how the mail system's going to work. Maybe that's a way you can actually trade items through the mail system. Interesting. There's going to be a theater mode, but it's not the theater mode like we know of. You can check latest news, and that's pretty much it. There's other live streams, Call of Duty live streams and stuff that's going to be in this theater mode, but it will be in Headquarters, and it'll be something you can check out. There's going to be objects laying around that can be kicked around if you're bored. Headquarters will also feature dynamic events, like defending the headquarters from an attack, and rewards will come to those who succeed. So this is going to be a dynamic event thing happening to the social space, and it's going to happen randomly. So I'm excited to see how that's going to play out. Headquarters will also change, and they said might change based on the holiday events like Christmas. So we've been begging for something like that to occur. At least in Black Ops 3, we wanted our menu system to change. Infinite Warfare, same thing for holidays. We never quite got an upgrade for something like that. So to see Headquarters change with the holiday events, that would be something I would like to see. If you guys liked what you saw today, be sure to drop a like on this video, and also let me know in the comment section if you're new. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Viollent out!